Hi, this is Garrett with Gwitting Reviews, and it is time for a review of the new Yeat album, 2093. Fun fact, this is my very first Yeat album. Yeah, I had never listened to a Yeat project before, and I was excited to listen to 2093 because I had heard really good things about it. Truthfully, my only experience with Yeat was with a couple of features, primarily his feature on Drake's IDGAF, which I like mainly because of the memes. So I went into this thing not really knowing what to expect. And right off the bat, I will say this particular style of rap music does not appeal to me. I don't have anything against rage and trap in general, but they're not my favorite subgenres of rap, so I do tend to have a bit of a harder time getting into them. What helps me appreciate 2093 more so than other rage and trap projects is its production. The beats on this album are insane. They are futuristic, grand, weird, and incredibly captivating. There is a lot of experimentation at play as the beats infuse industrial and synthwave into the mix, and it sounds amazing. This project truly sounds like it was made by an alien, and I mean that as a high compliment. Plus, there are some great bangers here, with some of my favorites including Psycho CEO, Breathe, I Love, Team CEO, and Mr. Inbetweenit. With that said, there are a few things that pull me out of the listening experience, one of which is Yeat's rapping. Now, don't get me wrong, I think he does well enough and the tone of voice he has is great, but his delivery can come off a bit clunky in certain songs. I also think there is certainly some fat to be trimmed off in the track list. There's 22 songs on here, and while it is more consistent than one would believe with that size, I do think maybe a third of the songs could have been removed to make an overall tighter listen. However, I think my biggest complaint about 2093 is that the writing doesn't match the sonic picture the music is painting. I mean that, for as forward-thinking and as experimental as the production is, the writing feels pretty basic and nowhere near as compelling as the music that is on the album. But all in all, I enjoyed my time with 2093. It's wild, weird, and full of bangers. Yeat fans will for sure get a kick out of this, but if you're not, or even if you're like me and are iffy on trap, then give this a shot. It's worth a listen at the very least so you can see how the future will sound. And no, I'm not talking about the future of rap. I mean the future in general. 7 out of 10.